Good morning, class. How are you? I hope all of you are fine and safe. I am Reena, your social studies teacher. So, today we are going to start our new block 18, more on rural government. And we are going to start lesson plan 1, block Samiti. But before that, I want to inform you that the discussion of the block 17 will be held on Friday and it will be as an live class. So before attending your live class, you have to complete your all the works related with the block 17. So the block discussion of block 17 will be on Friday. So don't worry about it. So today we are going to start block 18. I hope all of you are ready. If not, please pause the video and read your lesson plan 1 and then start your video again. So, first of all, we need to revise whatever we learned on block 17 because block 17 and block 18s are merged and they are related with each other. We can say like that. So, first of all, you have to give the answer of this question. What are the features of Panchayat Raj system? Because whatever we are going to learn today, that is also a part of Panchayat Raj system. So before starting about that part, we need to understand and should be more clear about Panchayat Raj system. So you can think about it and give the answer of this. Yes, very good answer you guys gave. So in Panchayat Raj system, there are three levels of governing bodies for the rural areas. First one, the highest is the Jila Parishad for the rural areas of a district. And the second is the Block Samiti, which is also known as Panchayat Samiti, looks after a block of about 50 villages. And at the lowest level is the Gram Panchayat for the village, and together they are called the Panchayat Raj system. Okay, so I hope all of you understand what I mean by Panchayat Raj system. So now we are going to start our today's aim and you need to read it your today's aim. So today we are going to learn about the function of the block Samiti. So before starting this topic, you need to have all these things with you like your worksheet, your content book, your notebook and your stationery. So these are the new keywords which are need to be learned first. So block samiti means a samiti which looks after a block of 50 villages and more than that. And the second one is supervise, to organize and to see how the things are going on, that is known as supervise. And the development, to develop, to grow something. Okay, now it's time to activity. So you have to read the case study of block samiti which is given on the page number 50. Please pause video and read your case study because related with the case study I am going to ask question. Okay, I hope all of you are ready to give the answer of the question. So my first question is, what problems are the villagers facing? Think about it. Yes. The problems which are facing by the villages are the construction of hospital in these villages has stopped because they don't have money. So we can say that they are facing the problem of money and they are facing of the problem of hospitals. And the second one is the schools are not functioning properly because there is no one to supervise them. There is no one to see that how the schools are working, how the education students are getting. And the next problem whatever they are facing, that is the farmer didn't have a good harvest and nor do they have good quality seeds. So the crop is not having a good quality and they are not getting a crops in a enough level. So these are the main three problems which are facing by the people of the villages. First one is related with the hospital, school and the harvesting. Now second question which is related with the case study, who do the sarpanch of the gram panchayat of these villages go to? Think about it. Yes, very good answer. The sarpanch of the gram panchayats of these villages go to block samiti because block samiti is a person, block samiti is a group of members who will solve all these problems. Okay. Now, who did the Sarpanch meet? Think about it. Yes, the Sarpanch will meet the chairperson, a few members of the parliament, and of the legislative assembly. Okay. Now I am going to tell you who are the members of the block committee and what about the chairperson. So the members of the block committee includes the sarpanch of all the gram panchayat, and they are the members of the block committee. So in short we can say the sarpanch of all the grams are the member of block committee, and members of parliament and state legislators are elected by the block. Okay, and the few members of block committee are elected from the scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, and other backward classes. And one more thing, one third of the total seats are kept aside for the women also. Okay, and how the chairperson elected? So the members of a block committee elect a chairperson and a vice person from among themselves. Okay, and the head of the block committee is a chairperson assisted by a vice chairperson. Okay, now come to the next point. How does the block committee plan to help the villages? Okay, are you ready to give the answer? Think about it very soon. Okay, I think all of you are ready. So they also decided to make a plan for the development of these villages, and they will give some money. Okay, and the block committee agrees to help them with money and supervise the school to ensure that the function of the schools are going to be properly. Okay, and they will organize some experts, so they will teach the farmers how they can grow more and more crops, and they will also advise on the quality of seeds and fertilizer. Now my next question, who will carry out the block committee's suggested plan? So whatever they discussed, who will carry it out? Who will work on more and more? You need to think about it. Yes, very good answer you gave. Yes, BDO. The full form of BDO is the Block Development Officer will carry out the plan suggested by the block committee. Okay, and definitely every block committee has a BDO, Block Development Officer, who is appointed by the state government. Okay, who is appointed by the state government? BDO, and he carries out the development plans made by the block committee for the entire block of villages. Okay, and how many years they work? Yes, very good answer you gave. They works in 5 years. Okay, so all the plans carried out by the BDO. Now again we are going on the same point, who is block committee or what is a block committee? Think about it. Yes. The block committee works for the development of a group of 50 or more villages. And why we need a block committee? Because a gram panchayats may not be able to solve all the problems of their villages. So a village and a group of villages having a block committee. Okay. And what is the work of block committee? What does it do? So you need to think about it. Yes, the block committee supervises the work of the gram panchayats, how they are working, they are expending all the monies on the welfare of the villagers or not, and how they arrange funds for them and prepares a development plan for these villages. So they every village need a block committee, because without block committee they are not able to get the supervision of the work of the gram panchayat, and they are not also able to arrange money, and they are not having all the plans related with the development of the villages. Now who are the members of a block committee? That we already discussed. So you need to give the answer of this question first. Yes, the members of the block committee are the sarpanch of the gram panchayats, and form a block and members of a parliament and legislative assembly. And the block Samiti is headed by a chairperson who is elected by the members. And one third of the total seats in the block Samiti are reserved for women. And there's a block development officer that I told you, and BDO is appointed by the state government and who carries out the task for the block. So in short, I want to explain you once again. So the members of the block Samiti is the sarpanch of all the villages, and the other members of the block Samiti is parliament and legislative assemblies, and the head of the block Samiti is chairperson who is elected by the members, and one third of the seats are vacant for the women's and they are reserved for women. No man can be say that it is related with them, and there is a BDO officer who has a duty to carry out all the tasks which is given by the block Samiti. So in this you can also understand how they how the composition of block Samiti handled and what are the function they are doing. So the composition of the block Samiti are handled by the sarpanch of the gram panchayats that form a block and members of parliament and legislative assembly of the block, and one third seats for reserved for women and the headed by chairperson. And what kind of work they do, block Samiti I am talking about. So block Samiti look after the needs of a group of 50 or more villages, and they also saw whatever the work is done by gram panchayat, and they arrange money for the development of the villages, and they makes a plan for the development of the villages. So if you will read it properly, so it will help you to understand the lesson plan more and more and good way. Now this is the question for comment section. All students are not giving the answer and I am expecting for everyone. So everyone please give the answer on the comment section. Okay, because daily I see that who is giving or not, and I will talk you separately who is not giving the answer in a comment section. So the question of the comment section is, what kind of problems might a block Samiti face if they want to do the work in the welfare of the villagers? Think about it and give the answer in a comment section. Now this is the question of the day. Who arranges money for the development of villages? You need to think about it and give the answer in your Schoolia online exam. Now it's time for homework. So you have to do S1 block Samiti. Question number 1 is, who among the following are the member of block Samiti? Tick the correct answer. So you need to tick those who are the members of the block Samiti. Okay. And the second one is, a group of villages do not have electricity. The farmer also did not have a good harvest, and the sarpanch of these villages are worried, so they plan to go to the block Samiti. Write 2 ways in which the block Samiti can help these villages. So we learnt about it more. So I hope all of you are ready to write about it. Now question number 3, write one problem that the block Samiti may face. Same question they are also asking, and same question I also asked to you. Okay, so you need to think about it. Now it's time for practice question. The block Samiti is headed by dash. The second one is, the dash of the gram panchayat of a block are members of the block Samiti. Third one is, the block Samiti is the link between the dash and the dash. And members of dash and dash legislator of the blocks are also members of the block Samiti. Now question number 2 is, what is block Samiti? Who is the block development officer? So you can write about it, from who appointed it and what kind of work they are doing, what kind of work done by block development officer, that you need to write here. And question number 3, describe with an example how block Samiti can help a group of villages. So you need to write the function, what kind of a function they are doing in this question. Now I hope all of you understand the topic, and the homework is in your notebook. You have to do question number 2 and 3, and question number 1 you have to do in your content book. Okay, because it is fill in the blanks. And in your workbook S1 you have to do read block 18 lesson plan 2, because on Tuesday we are going to start it. I hope all of you understand the topic. If not, please ask me in comment section. If you are facing any kind of problem, please ask me in comment section. Okay, So everyone, goodbye, be safe, take care, enjoy your holiday, and don't forget to do your homework for of all the subject. Okay, be safe, be ready for next class. Okay, bye bye.